Okay, this is part 2. So what I did is I went inside, I got my shovel, went to the bathroom. Because see here, when, you know, I went into the silent mode. And the reason I have the stick, because I know if it's still hard in the middle or still hard at any points in this area, all the papers haven't been burnt. And I was talking about the weight of the world. It felt like I had the weight of the world when I was lifting it because it was so difficult. See all this unburned paper. Because see, I knew if I touched it and it was still hard, then the energy wasn't flowing down to the bottom and burning everything. Because if it did, it'd be soft like the side part. So I'm just letting this burn even more. Went and got me some heavy tools because the stick kept breaking and burning. Again, that's like life. That's my second stick. It did its trick for a while. Then I had to really get into the heavy duty stuff. See, if you feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulder, once you let go of this energy, once you let go of being a victim of something, whatever it is, it actually will be light as this ashes. See, now I know it's getting burnt all the way through. See, sometimes we, as healers or healing ourselves, we stop the process. Because, see, it wanted me to stop. It did, kept burning my sticks up. But I wasn't using the right tools to release it. I wasn't using the right tools to get that energy to move completely. Or I was using the tools, but just kept stopping because I think I was done. And I would ask for different tools to use. And man, I've learned a lot of tools. I learned about cutting cords, about family DNA. Like, you hear me speaking a lot about my dad's energies and my mom's energies, and I don't go back as far as my grandparents and so on and so forth, because a lot of this energy, some of it is DNA, some of it's mine. I had to learn the difference between the two, and guess what? My hawk is here. I'm going to zoom in. He's flying around my totem bird. I can't really see it, but I'm trying to see because I got smoke on my face. But he's flying all around above me. My totem bird is the hawk. My totem spirit is a hawk, and she's right above me, looking like she's going to get some food or something. Finding the source. And I'm finding the source to fly free, just like she is. Or he. By taking this weight off of me. Taking that block of energy away from me. Clearing it. And welcoming. So, you may have to watch 2 parts of this. Because the funny thing was, my phone became crowded with no memory. No room for this. So I had to go clear some. See? Just like everything. Sometimes you just got to keep going at it. Doing it part 2. Part 3. And eventually, it'll be no more parts. You'll be actually fully in the space you want to be in. So, remember, finding the tools. Keep searching for the tools if it's not what you got right now. Keep... Ooh, that smoke is getting big this time. Like I said, keep finding the tools and it'll work. I found my tool. It's a big shovel. It's really helping me shovel out the stuff and bring it in the new, because you got to shovel, then dig up a hole big enough for it to come back in. See, like if I'm digging a hole, it's going to be filled up with something positive. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm filling myself up with my soulmate, the love I'm filling myself up with people bringing me love, or I'm bringing love to them, one or the other. It's interesting because one of my coworkers texted me, am I okay? She tried to call me in the midst of all this. Right now, I just want to be silent doing this. Clearing the pathway. Not getting distracted by all kinds of people who don't. Ugh. I'm going to give it a second and let the smoke clear its path. Ooh, a red cardinal. It's a pretty bird. Oh, she's flying off. I took a step that way. But see, that's a good distraction. The hawk is a good distraction. It's positive. These birds are positive. See, now look. The smoke is gone. Cleared away. And look. Get rid of some of this light stuff. See all this light? This is all on the side. This is hard as a rock. That's why smoke coming up, because I'm disturbing the rock. I'm disturbing things. Look at all that paper on here. So, we're going to stir up the smoke. Woo. So I held you up against my heart for a little while. Just being in silent and trying to get more papers freed up. See, there's things in here like, bank account stuff that I haven't had in years. So I was like, copies of blank checks. One I didn't want people to get a hold of. The account doesn't exist anymore, but still somebody might try to do something with it. As I'm doing this, my nose is running. My eyes are burning. But I'm getting clear. And you don't have to always do it in one sitting. I just kind of put it all in here, and I'm just talking through, letting go. Maybe somebody else can join in with this. And see all this? This thing was full. Papers from my old jobs. See how it is? There might be a part 3, but I'm not sure yet. I don't know how long this will record for. But I'm going to put you at my chest again. My chin is on the book. See, next time when I do this, I might not do it the way I did. I just threw all the papers in. So with throwing all the papers in, created weight and created heaviness. Instead of doing small bits at a time, I just dumped that all in. So next time when I do this, I ain't gonna be burning all this at once. I'll do parts of it. But see, I just so much wanted to let go of all this stuff, just get it going. And sometimes that's my way of doing things. You know, I had a friend that told me I get rid of stuff very easy when she's too healing on me. She says, when you're ready, it just moves. I was ready. I'm ready to move this energy. And it's talking about different kinds of energies. It's multiple levels of energies. And I'm just complete with this. And so the next time I burn the bowl, burn stuff in the barrel, I won't be doing all this. I may do a little bit, but because this is a big time of me letting in new, inviting new. So some of it is a process that I do. Some of it is just me being me and healing. Oh, some part of this is me wanting to be done. And sometimes it takes a little longer to get done. Stop putting the handle in there because the shovel in for a little while because it's starting to get burnt on the top part. So I'll go back to my stick for a little bit. Sometimes you gotta stir things up. That's why I keep, ouch, sticking my hands in there. Not my hands, the stick and stuff up. See, people say when I do some healing on people, I stir things up. Well, sometimes you gotta stir things up to get it healed and let go. Face your real emotions, your real feelings. And sometimes you hold on to things. Sometimes I hold on to things. This is like the perfect proof. Because you're afraid to let it go. Because that's the only thing you know. But if you want something new to come in, you gotta let it go and trust. Sometimes fear stops people from doing things. Fear stops me sometimes. Letting people know who I am has stopped me for many years. See, I grew up with I talked to my grandpa a lot. And he had many gifts. But he couldn't tell people about it. Because the time he was growing up, it was taboo. And his family, some people in the history. So I kind of have that about it myself sometimes. And there's things I see and do. Nobody understands why. Now, I'm letting people see me. See parts of me that nobody gets to see. Like doing this healing process. And maybe by somebody seeing some of this healing process and some of the work, it'll help them transform or help them start doing some stuff on their own. Because everybody has healing abilities within themselves. To heal themselves and to heal the planet. It's also about getting into the gratitude and the blessings instead of being stuck in the fear and the victimized of being a victim. That energy loves to hold people on. It holds me a lot of times. I have to find out what energy it is that's holding me back. Whether it's being a victim, whether it's me holding myself back, or my thoughts. And so on and so forth. When I get out of my way, things happen really fast. For me. Okay, so I used this for a little while. Now I'm going to go back to my big tool. It should have cooled off because my stick is kind of falling apart. Let's go back to my trusty old shovel. So I'm not going to continue to record. So as I let go of recording now, I'm going to let's close this out. But I'm going to continue to burn. But I'm not going to record everything else. So I invite you to finish up if you wish to. If you need to continue, you can. But we're going to complete this. Because really I feel complete in many ways. And sending out blessings and healings. We're going to close the circle up for you all. But I'm going to continue without recording. So I can get this done. And maybe I'll record later on. About the end. But I'm sending healing light out to everybody as the clearing happens. And allow myself to process for me. Even more if I need to. But blessings to y'all. bring in the gratitude and be thankful for the day. Have a good day. Bye.